Muncy Township is looking for yet another solicitor. Today is Friday, May 1st, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Increasing clouds today, a high near 60. Former Penn State wide receiver Julian Fleming of Ely'sburg has pleaded guilty to charges related to a fatal accident. Last May, 25-year-old Fleming had been drinking and was operating an ATV in Bradford County when he swerved to avoid a deer. The ATV overturned and his girlfriend, 23-year-old Alyssa Boyd of Bloomsburg, was killed. He was seriously injured. Fleming this week pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and DUI charges. The Center Daily Times reports he is facing up to 23 months in the Bradford County Prison. 9 people are displaced following a house fire in Williamsport's East End. Just before 5 Thursday afternoon, crews were called to 354 Adams Street to investigate smoke coming from an electrical outlet. Firefighters encountered heavy smoke coming from the back of the home. That fire was brought under control in about 15 minutes. The family of 9 and their cat and dog have been displaced and are staying with relatives. 4 people were treated for injuries after a step van and a car collided in Williamsport. The Sun-Gazette reports the collision happened just after 3:30 Thursday afternoon at the intersection of Park Avenue and Cherry Street. The step van landed against the front porch of a house. The driver of the van and their female passenger and the driver of the car and his male passenger were all transported by ambulance to the hospital. Charges are pending after a pedestrian was struck by a hit-and-run driver in State College. The 21-year-old Penn State student was at the intersection of West Beaver Avenue and South Gill Street early this morning when the accident occurred. The victim was airlifted to the trauma center at UPMC Williamsport for treatment. Formal charges are pending against the 19-year-old driver. It is the second time a Penn State student has been seriously injured in a hit-and-run accident this year. In February, a 20-year-old student was at the intersection of East Beaver Avenue and South Garner Street when they were hit. That driver was charged in April with felony counts, including aggravated assault by a vehicle while DUI. Muncy Township is looking for yet another solicitor. This week, Joseph Orzo III, who accepted the post on April 9th, submitted his resignation. He had been representing the township over recent court challenges regarding subdivision plans for the proposed Bass Pro outpost. Other court challenges included the Bush House estates and constituents privately suing the township over alleged violations of the Sunshine Act. Meanwhile, the township has established a temporary moratorium on data centers. Center County is hoping to attract more airlines to the State College Regional Airport that will offer new destinations. The Center County Chamber of Business and Industry announced they've received a letter of support for an $800,000 federal air service development grant. The grant is specifically to recruit a low-cost airline for flights to Florida. It was pointed out that Florida is one of the most sought-after new air service destinations, while Charlotte, North Carolina is another. And a 4th of July celebration in Williamsport will bring together nearly 300 musicians on Saturday, June 28th at Brandon Park. The one-of-a-kind celebration is for America's 250th birthday. Tethered with the annual Homemade Days, the event will feature rotating musical acts during the day. Then in the evening from 6 till 8, there will be a celebration concert featuring many of the county's best bands and musicians, anchored by the 65-piece Williamsport Summer Pops Orchestra. The concert will bring together the Repaz Band, Billtown Brass, Uptown Music Collective, the All-County High School Marching Band, the combined Williamsport Civic Concert Choir, the Williamsport Chamber Choir, the County High School Choir, and many other musical entertainers. The organizers are hoping to have a special fife and drum corps and a multi-service color guard as well. The celebration will culminate with a massive performance of Stars and Stripes Forever. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.